How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. Good to see you all. Second. Yeah, welcome, everyone. Good to see you all. Ashton, how's it going, bro? Yeah, welcome. If you're just tuning into the live, welcome. Harry, how's it going? Welcome. Let me just jump on to my screen here. Yeah, welcome, everyone. Mark, welcome. Yeah. Let's see who's here, guys. If you're just tuning into the live now, drop a comment. Let's see who's here. Welcome, everyone. As always, drop a like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and let's get cracking. Yeah. By the way, let me just whilst I'm on live here too. Let me just Yes, sweet. We're good. Let me just put here gold. I want people to know that I'm on gold. Sound. Yeah, nice one, everyone. Dawn, how's it going? Enoch, Emmy, welcome. Good to see you all. Welcome everyone on YouTube and welcome everyone on TikTok. Good to see you all here. So yeah, I'll start breaking gold down in a second, guys. Let me just Yo, mate, how's it going? Well, welcome, mate G. Welcome, man. And yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to put it in the comments, guys. Any questions, let me know. Yeah, Dawn, how's it going? Welcome. Mark, how's it going? Yeah, good to see everyone here. I'll start breaking gold down very, very shortly. Yeah, we've got 24 tuning in on YouTube. Okay, so what I'm looking for on gold, is I'm going to see, one second. I'm going to see if I can wait for, basically, I need to see a little pullback. We're starting to see a little pullback now. And if I start breaking back above, if I start breaking back above this level, that we've just created resistance at, here, at 33.31, okay, what sort of range have I got higher into them targets to the upside? Okay, I've got about 50, 60 ticks. So I have created some good resistance here. So what I'm seeing is, can gold, either pull back more, or is it gonna go and close back above this level at 33.31? Potentially. I would prefer to see gold, pull back a little bit, and I can look to enter long down here for the push higher. But like I say, I'm just going to wait and see what gold wants to do. Okay, I'm going to see how it closes. I'm going to see how it closes at this level. Because this level here, 33.30, 33.31, you can see. Big level of support here. I know it's acting as a big level of resistance. Okay, so I really want to see what gold does around this level now. Okay. That's the main thing. Like I say, gold's had this big push. And I did take some longs on gold here. I took these longs from about 33.24, and I took some longs higher. You can see on my, you can see here on my top 1 futures that I've taken like 560 for the day already. But yeah, let's see what happens on gold. Yeah, welcome everyone, guys. If you're on TikTok here, head over to my YouTube as well. I'm live on YouTube. Full screen is on YouTube. Joe Trades on YouTube. You'll be able to see my full screen, okay? And if you got any questions, guys, please let me know. But on gold mainly, I want to see what gold does around this level here. There's not much other than this level of resistance on gold. So if gold can break above here nice and strong, I want to see where it is and how it opens the new candle. Okay? If it starts rejecting from this range and pushing lower for a pullback, that would be better. I would prefer to see a pullback and range here on gold. Yeah, I'd prefer to see a pullback and range here. Yo, Nancy, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, has anyone got any questions? Let me know. Let me know if you're just tuning in. Let's see who's here. That's all I can really watch on gold. That's all I can really watch. We've only just created a level of resistance here. So I need to see what price does at this resistance. Is it going to fly through it, or is it going to pull back and give me maybe a half for a sell on the hourly? I don't know. Main thing is just to see how this hourly closes now. Okay, main thing I can do is just watch this hourly close. Hello, Joe. Yeah, DZD, welcome, mate, welcome. Good to see you. Let me just... Thoughts on half risk? Yeah, I'd be interested in half risk, Emmy. I would be interested in half risk, but it's just shot up instantly. If it flies through it, will the market remain bullish? Potentially. Potentially. Like I said, this is the only resistance I've got for now. Look at gold here. It's just been bullish all day. It's just been bullish, 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 bullish. I actually took a long here on gold. I took a long here, and I took it into these highs. So I've already taken a win on gold. So, like I say, if it gives me a pullback, I'd rather long down here than all the way up here. Because there's nothing to trade into up here. So the best thing that I can do is just wait for a pullback or wait for a closure above this level. It's not much other than that to do on gold. Good Hun, thanks for the chat earlier, really helps. Yeah, no worries. Like I say, guys, anyone in the Discord community mentorship, anyone in the mentorship, you can always drop me a message. If you're in the mentorship and you're struggling with something, you know, I'm your mentor. It's not just like you're thrown into a group and forgot about. If you need any help, drop me a message, put it in the chats, and I'm always here to help you. Obviously, I've got many people to talk to and stuff, but I'll get back to you within the day normally. What you trading on? This is TradingView, mate. Yeah, this is TradingView. I'm executing here on Project X on my funded accounts, but yeah, this is TradingView. So I'm just going to wait to see how this 30 closes above this range, really. Other than that, gold's just bullish, pushing higher. Are you in any trades? I've taken one trade today, mate. I've one trade, one win today. Yeah, one trade, one win. How's everyone else been today, guys? Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Are you up, down, break even? How many trades have you taken? What's my size? I trade maybe 3 contracts, 3 to 4 contracts, or 3 to 4 lots. Yeah. And like I say, guys, anybody on YouTube, anybody on TikTok, if you want to head over to my YouTube, you can do. I'm live on YouTube with my full screen. I'm live on YouTube with my full screen. So, Joe Trades on YouTube, you'll be able to see. Joe Trades on YouTube. What's your account size? I'm trading 300 right now, mate. 300k. Yeah. Amelia, welcome. Good to see you. But I've got more funding. It's just right now I'm focusing on 2. Who's this handsome? What's your name? It's in my username, mate. I think you know my name. Who's your funded we? Top 1. Yeah, top 1. Paul, how's it going? Welcome, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Gold finally making some moves. Yeah, it's good. Finally breaking out of this chop here. It were quite choppy on, you know, it were quite choppy on Wednesday, but I did catch a nice trade this morning. It were quite choppy in Asia, sorry, today. But I've caught a nice trade already. Do they pay out okay? Yes, they do. Top 1 futures pay out very well. They paid me out literally last week. Go and have a look at my TikTok videos, guys. If you're here on TikTok, just head over to my profile. I literally took a payout last week. Quite a good sized one as well. Not small. Yeah, pushing. Potentially breaking above. Any instant accounts do I know? Yeah, top 1. I use the instant accounts on top 1 these. Like I say, I can't... head over to my YouTube. You'll be able to see the profit and the full screen. So go to Joe Trades on YouTube. You'll be able to see everything that I'm seeing. Just the same as my TikTok name, guys. If you go to my TikTok name, Joe Trades, but on YouTube, you'll be able to see my full screen. I was in a long on gold about 20 minutes ago. When it broke out of that level, I didn't see the bearish closure on the 15 out at break even. Not a bad trade. The only reason I wasn't looking for longs here, mate, is because the lack of targets. You know, on this closure here, this green candle closure, I just didn't want to long because there was no targets. Let's say that price created some targets like this, okay? And I had these highs to trade into up here. I would be happy to take longs here. But because I didn't have these highs to trade into, I can't take the position. It's as simple as that. Even now, like gold's broke above this range, I've got nothing to trade into. Like for me, this morning, why did I take a trade down here on gold today? Right, I took a trade down here because I had targets up here to trade into, look. And what did gold do? It smashed them targets and I took a win. But if we look at gold now, why can I not take longs here? Well, I've got nothing. I've got no highs to trade into. It's as simple as that. That's the difference. What are your thoughts on NQ? We'll break NQ down in a second. NQ might be a little bit better because there might be more targets. We'll break NQ down in 2 or 3 minutes. Do I provide... No, I don't do signals, guys. I'm a mentor. I mentor people my strategy. I teach people my strategy. And I get profitable results from traders because they're learning my profitable system. You know, signals don't work long term. Like I say, you can join my community and you can learn my full strategy with the course and the Zooms with the members. But other than that, I don't spoon feed signals. Like I say, you'll see me trade live here on these accounts and you'll see the trades that I take live, but that's only for like an hour and a half a day. Yeah, go to my free Telegram pad. Go to the TikTok bio, join my free Telegram, and you'll be able to see the instant accounts. I put the link in there for them. Right, let's have a look at Nasdaq. This is Nasdaq, by the way. So if I'm looking to trade Nasdaq, where would I be looking to target? Well, as simple as this. On Nasdaq, I'd be looking to take out these highs up here. Bang. Very, 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 very clean highs to take if it can start breaking higher. You know, maybe on this next 15-minute candle closure. In terms of sells, I've got some good targets down here to trade into. Okay? So, where would I be looking to buy above? There's not much right now. There's not much right now on NAS until we start creating some resistance. I've got a level here that I can look to sell below. I've got some support, acting as resistance here, acting as support here to the left. So if Nasdaq breaks below this level, that's where I'm going to be looking for sells down into these lows. Okay? Simple as that for Nasdaq. In terms of buys, I want Nasdaq to create some resistance. And then when I break back above that resistance, I can look to buy then. Okay? So that's what I'm looking for in Nasdaq. I'm really only interested in this level here. There was some nice half-risk buys, to be fair, but it's only just created this support. So for now, I'm just going to stay on gold. Wait for gold to pull back. Yes, guys. Welcome, guys. Good to see everyone from YouTube. Like I say, if you've got any questions, either on YouTube or TikTok, feel free to put it in the chat and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Instant funded account requirements. So on these instant funded accounts here, I need 6% profit to get a payout. So when I get 6% profit, I get a payout. And I've got a 20% consistency rule. It's quite simple, to be fair. Is trading legit or is people making money? No, trading is legit, mate. Like I say, go and have a look at my free Telegram. Go and have a look at my TikTok posts. You'll be able to see regular consistent payouts that are actually legit. Okay, mate? Yeah, you will. Nasdaq looks good. If the 30, I mean, the 30 looks good to come and push into them highs. But I'd need some resistance to form here. Like gold. Gold's just pushing. Coming into, like I said, look at the levels that it's pushing into now. You know, anybody buying gold now, you're coming into some big structure here. I wouldn't want to try and buy gold at that structure. Is there actually something to learn, or is it just gambling? No, it's not gambling, mate. We trade with a strategy and a plan that's profitable to execute trades to a plan. You know, if you're just taking signals off some random guy, or if you're just, I don't know, entering where you feel like it without actually any solid plan or profitable plan that works long term, then yeah, it is. But I use probabilities with a profitable plan to make it work long term, okay? And that's the difference. That is literally the difference. That is it. And it's key. Having a plan and having a strategy is key in trading. Marcus. Yeah, make sure you're trading with your plan, mate. Stay away from signals. Signals don't work long term. What am I currently looking at on gold right now? I want to see gold pull back a little bit. Yeah, I'd like to see gold potentially pull back. And then I can take some longs when it creates a range down here. You know, if it pulls back and creates a range like this, that'd be much better. No, that's not it. You, like I said, join the free Telegram, mate, in my TikTok bio. It's in there. Yeah, good to see everyone here. Good, welcome everyone. Who's tuning in on YouTube, guys? Let's see who's here on YouTube. If you're just tuning in, drop a hi. As always, guys, drop a like, subscribe, and if you've got any questions, feel free to get them asked in the chat. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah, big push here on gold. What's the futures chart looking like? Futures, yeah, futures is coming into that same level. Coming into that same structure. But we'll see. We'll see what gold wants to do. Nah, was on me. I pressed quickly button. Ah, okay, I understand, mate. Marcus, I understand. Yeah, all good. See what Naz is doing. Is Naz pushing with gold? Yeah, obviously Naz pushes with gold when I'm not in a trade. Yesterday I took a sell on gold on Nasdaq and it just I cut it break even. This week I'm up. Today I'm up like 280 across 2 accounts, which is decent. Not bad. What is that? But yeah, we'll see what gold wants to do, if it's going to pull back or not. Maybe it finds some sort of support and resistance at a level, and I can take some half risk entries. Maybe like here at 34s. We will see. Gold, if we keep pushing higher, there's also an imbalance. Yo, McDeegs, how's it going, mate? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you, bro. Hey, Joe, I haven't taken any positions. Gold has been really frustrating recently. I think gold's been just fine, mate. I mean, it can be different. Like I said, I don't know what sort of concepts you're sticking to. But for me, I mean, I took a break even yesterday, but I'm back on winning ways today. And overall, you know, if we look at the sort of win rate and the profit, it's been consistent. It's been consistent. But for me, it's been fine. Like I say, when you stick to a plan and when you stick to a set playbook, I'm not changing anything. I'm literally just sticking to it daily. And that's what's key. Hey, bro. Fabio, how's it going? Frank, welcome, mate. Good to see. Good to see you here, bro. Gold needs to chill out and create a range. Yeah, it does. Just like this morning here. That would have been nice. You know, if it created a range like this, that would be nice. How much would you recommend starting? Like I say, it depends, mate. Everyone's different. Everyone's comfortable with different amounts when starting out. But what I would say is get some sort of knowledge behind you. Get some sort of knowledge behind you when you're first starting. What did you take today? I took some longs here, Fabio. I took these impulse entry longs here. And I basically took partials basically up here at the top. So I just capitalized on that little impulse entry move. 25-30 ticks. 25-30 ticks. I'm sorry. Strange guy. Some strange guys over here on TikTok user. Sorry, but it has to be done. He doesn't even know what I'm entering. Crazy. What is liquidity? Liquidity is just where a lot of orders are sitting in the market. Simple as that. You know, if like, for example, a lot of liquidity sits on highs and lows in the market because there's a lot of orders sitting here. Okay. And what you tend to see is that price trades into and away from liquidity very well. Okay. Can you handle my... No, I can't, mate. This is a bad week for you. No, it's not, Anton, at all. The markets have been... Anton, I think you're just a little bit emotional to the market. And I think you're a little bit too attached to it. You know, end of the day, I just take what the market gives me. And it's as simple as that. I'm not trying to cry about it. I'm simply just trading what I see, trading my strategy. Some weeks are going to be busier than others. I accept that, but I'm not going to act emotional to it. It's as simple as that. And like I say, it's literally Wednesday, mate, and you're complaining about the market. It's like Wednesday US session. Come on, man. Like, you haven't even finished the week out. Like, don't be acting so... Like, if you've blown an account or if you've lost a few trades, I mean, I took a break even and a win. Like, it is what it is. The markets give me that, so I've took it. People in the community and people who trade, like, the strategy have been having insane weeks, insane months, insane days. Like, everyone's not going to take the same trades. Everyone's not going to have the same weeks. All right, mate. Yeah, how's it going? Naeem, welcome, bro. Good to see you. What would you say the ratio from wins to losses is? My win to loss ratio is like 75%. Yeah, win to loss, my win rate is probably like 75% right now. You know, you can see it on here. 72% on that account, 78% on that account. So yeah. Guys, anybody on the... One sec. Yeah, gold. Let's have a look at Nas. Yeah, Nas is starting to create a little range here now, which is good. Nas is starting to create a little range here. So, you know, got some good targets above, good targets below here on Nasdaq, which is good, good to see. Might have to focus on Nasdaq for now. Yeah, if you want to, guys, if you want to learn the full strategy, it's in the Discord community mentorship. If you want to join the community, learn the full strategy, get access to the daily London session Zoom calls, weekend webinars, all the private chats, everything that you need to learn the strategy and actually get to the stage where you're trading at these levels where you can hit them 70-75% win rates, then feel free to sign up. Today's bias, I don't trade with a bias, mate. I'm open to both sides. I'm open to both sides as much as possible. Like here on Nasdaq, I've got no bias. All I'm waiting for is a breakout of this range. So, you know, so if it breaks above, then I've got some good buys. If it breaks below, I've got some good sells because I've got targets at either side. As simple as that. Okay? Like, for so long, I used to trade with a daily bias. And for so long, I used to trade with a bias, and every single time I was emotionally attached to that bias, I'd take 3 losses trying to trade because I had a bias, and then what would happen is I'd just simply not lose the fact that I wanted to be for long, for example, and I'd just carry on losing because I was only attached to one side of the market. And when I started opening myself to both sides, that's when I started seeing that improvement. Yo, cheers for likes, guys, on YouTube. Appreciate it. 20 likes, crushed. Nice one. What do you mean both sides? Well, for me, being open to both sides means, okay, if Nasdaq breaks above this level here, I can look for buys. If Nasdaq breaks below this level here, I can look for sells. So I'm open to both sides. I can either be looking for buys or sells, depending on which way it breaks out. Need a pullback on gold? Yes, we do, Naz. Good to see that we're on the same page there, bro. We definitely need some... We definitely need a little bit of a pullback on gold. But I'm going to be focusing on Nasdaq until then. I can still catch some on Nasdaq. Like I say, Nasdaq's been trading well this week. I've caught a couple of trades on Nas already. That's what happened to me yesterday, not gonna lie. Exactly, mate, because it's so true. You know, so many people trade with biases, or they'll just say, okay, I'm only looking for buys today because my bias is only to take buys. But what does that do? Well, you'll take a buy, you'll take a loss. You'll take another buy, you'll take another loss. And because you're so emotionally attached to that bias, you'll take several losses and then blow your account. Instead, okay, I'm looking for sells. If gold closes below, okay, I'll look to take sells. If it doesn't give me an entry and it breaks back above, okay, I'm open to buys. Simple as that. I'm not attached to either side. Not liking Nas a bit better for targets, Joe? 100%, Tucker. This is what I want to see on gold. This is what I want to see on gold. Can you see how I've got targets and targets? This is what I want to see on gold, really. because, you know, Nasdaq has got targets at either side, but yet gold doesn't. Gold's got nothing. Gold's just pushing. And I'm happy to have taken a win on gold down here and traded it into there. So I'm happy to have taken a win on the push before it was untradeable, kind of. But I can focus on Nasdaq for now. Yeah, I still like to take some Nasdaq entries. Gold running away. Yeah, but there's still Nasdaq. Still Nasdaq. Joe, your profit factor is very good and your win rate shows discipline. I am working towards being like you. And it will come, Austin, mate. It will come. Stay disciplined and it will come. Seriously, man, it will. Like, you just got to stick at it. Was I always at a, you know, 23 profit factor and a 78% win rate? No. Was I always at a 70, 75% win rate? Not at all. I was blowing accounts daily, weekly, for like 2 to 3 years. But now, like I say, I teach people to speed that process up, and that's what it's all about. Do I follow ICT? No. I trade levels and liquidity, mate. Yeah, I trade levels and liquidity. Let's go through some of these TikTok comments really quickly, guys. Give us 30 seconds. What time frame is this? I'm trading on the 15 and 30, mate. Yeah, this is gold. Sorry. Yeah, this is Nasdaq, but I'm trading gold and Nasdaq. I'm trading gold and Nasdaq. This is Nasdaq right now, though. Can you please send me that journal? 100%, Morgan, I will do. After the live stream, I'll get it sent over. I forgot to do it last night. Sorry. Guys, anybody on TikTok, head over to Joe Trades on YouTube. My full screen is there, okay? If you want to see my full screen and you want to see all my executions, head over to my YouTube, Joe Trades. Yeah, gold's a tricky one. I like Nasdaq. I like Nasdaq above this level here. Created some decent resistance. I would like a red candle to form, but I mean, I think if it closes strong, that push could be nice. Like always, guys, if you're new to the YouTube as well, drop a subscribe. It's good to have you. Good to have you here. What are we doing on Goldie really quickly? Yeah, gold's just spiking higher. Look at it. There's not much you can do here on gold, unfortunately. Maybe if the... What's the 4 hour saying? Maybe a 4 hour impulse. Like I say, I don't like to trade the 4 hour too much. Maybe a 4 hour impulse entry. But I'll see. There's some targets here to take out, which are like 30 ticks away. I don't really like to take the 4... I'll have to see how that 4 hour closes. I know it sounds bizarre taking a 4 hour entry, but I'll see. Could be a nice wick fill if it breaks above that range. But my main sort of focus is Nasdaq. Yeah, the main focus is Nasdaq. Yeah, gold likes 2:30 because it's the New York Open. Yeah, we've got the New York Open in like an hour, so you'll see more volatility around that time anyway. Yeah, we'll see some volatility around then anyway. Like I say, it's a bit of a pity that gold's flying because I do like to trade gold more than Nasdaq, but I can't do anything here on gold, unfortunately. I can only just stick to Nasdaq and wait for a breakout of this range. Guys, anybody on TikTok, I'm gonna end the TikTok here. So if you do want to carry on watching the live, one sec. Right, guys, we're back. Sorry. I was just ending the TikTok live. We're back. Okay. So, let's have a look at these markets. We're back to one screen now. Check the trend line in gold, hourly buyer basis on top to bottom. Yeah, one sec, mate. What are your biases for Nasdaq? Nasdaq, I'm just watching this range, mate. So I'm waiting for a breakout of this range. You know, if Nasdaq breaks above this level here, which we've got some prior resistance and support at, I'm going to be looking for this push into these highs. Okay. Like I say, I have got another level on Nasdaq up here. So I have got another level on Nasdaq here, which I am watching out for. So I'm just going to see how it breaks out. Okay. Just going to see how it breaks out. Maybe I get a half risk sell if it rejects this area. But, you know, I need to see how it closes. Check trend line on gold on the hourly. Let's have a look, mate. Yeah, we've got some trend line liquidity coming down here. We have got some trend line liquidity coming down here. So, could gold come and push into them highs? Potentially. You know, you're probably going to see gold come and liquidate these highs. Once it's liquidated them highs, then it reverses. That's definitely a potential. Something like that. Take the highs, then reverse. But, you know, a lot of retail traders would be looking to go short at this trend line with the stops on these highs. I'm personally going to be looking to long into that liquidity. Okay, there's a lot of liquidity sitting up here. I'm looking to long into that liquidity. But I can't do anything on gold here. Can't do anything on gold here. Not until it pulls back, unfortunately. Yo, Joe, how's it going? Zulu, welcome, bro. Good to see you, man. Yeah, welcome to the stream again, bro. $38.89 target on gold. What I was saying looks doable. $38.87. Oh, on the futures chart. Or on the futures chart, do you mean? It looks doable on the futures chart, for sure. Yeah, on the futures chart, this sort of high looks nice. I don't know about on the FX, so it's a long way away. But yeah, I'm watching this range on Nasdaq. I'm only watching Nasdaq, by the way, guys. Just because gold's had a big push already. So I'm watching this range. Yeah, guys, if anyone's got any questions, feel free to drop a question in the comments too. Welcome to the stream as well. Yesterday was a very disappointing day for many Nasdaq traders. Even pros lost a bunch. Yeah, the problem with Nasdaq as well is because what were a lot of Nasdaq traders doing? And this is why a lot of people blow up and blow accounts. Okay? Because they'll think to themselves, oh, look at Nasdaq. We're super bullish. I'm super bullish on Nasdaq. I'm only looking for buys. So what do? They say, they start going, okay, I'm buying the dip. I'm buying it here, buying it here, buying it here. And they continue to buy this bias that price is going to continue bullish, and they get attached and emotionally attached to the market. And what does price do? It blows their account. And that's why I'm always open to both sides. Because I don't care which way it breaks out. I'll execute either side. Okay? Like now, if gold breaks above the range, I'll take buys. If it breaks below the range, I'll take sells. I'm not attached to one side of the market. What's the hourly breaking? Yeah, hourly could... 30 likes, crush guys. I appreciate you all. Nice one. Drop a like. Yeah, sound Zulu. And that's the thing, like I said, that's why I don't like trading with like one set. That's why I don't like trading with one set bias. Because you'll have a long bias, for example, and what will gold do? It will break below levels. Imagine catching the sells. Imagine you saying, okay, I'm open to both sides because we broke out of this range. I'm going to look for sells. If it starts breaking back above ranges, I'll look for buys. Look at the cat. Look at that you've caught. Very, very nice sells to the downside because you've broke below the range and you've took sells down. You've not been attached to one side of the market. See, this is nice if it breaks below. Oh, I see, you're right. I wanted to ask if you're a scalper. Yeah, I'm a day trader, mate. I'm a day trader. Sometimes, yeah, scalper day trader. I'll sometimes hold positions for maybe, you know, 30, 40 minutes. Like I say, I'm not trying to scalp second moves. Or I'm not trying to scalp and take TP in like a minute or 2 minutes. No. And sometimes I'll leave runners for, you know, a couple of hours if they want to run. So I'm within the day. Yeah, I'm within the day. But like I say, it depends. Like with my strategy, I use the 15 and 30. You can use like the 30 and hourly time frames and trade more day trade, like longer term day trading and swing trading if you want to. How do you find your ranges? Basically, just recent support and resistance in the market. So if I'm looking at this price action here that's in front of me, where's the recent resistance? Recent resistance here. Where's the recent support? Recent support is here. That's the range. And is there anything else in the way of me taking trades into my targets? No, there's not. You know, there's targets above, targets below. Simple as that. So that's my range. Just basic support and resistance on recent price action. Does news drop out? Why do these moves on... like I say, I'm not sure on any sort of unplanned news. We can double check quickly. No, there's no news that has just come out. The only news that we've got later is FOMC. I won't be... Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, FOMC, look. I won't be trading FOMC around 7 o'clock anyway. And anybody whose trading session is around 7 o'clock... What I would say to you is just don't trade like 20, 30 minutes before and just give it, you know, a little bit of time after. You know, just so you don't get chopped up by potential FOMC red news. But the good thing is with the Nasdaq as well, is that the ranges are exactly the same. as it is on this chart. So, you know, if you go onto the 15-minute here, it's just the same range. So really, I'm just waiting for a breakout of this range. And then into my targets. Very, very clean stuff here. Let's see. Let's see if I get this breakout. See if I can get a trade. I mean, if this 15 closes below here, I'm going to be looking for some sells. Just because of the targets to the downside are too nice. Owl is looking like it can wick fill as well. I mean, if anybody caught half for sells, that would have been nice. How's everyone's day been today, guys? How many trades have people taken? Are you up, down, break even? How's everyone's day been? So I'm waiting 8 minutes for this closure. Maybe I can take some sells. Something like this. You know, take a sell, stop loss above, looking for the push down. On the next candle. Bam, 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 bam. Trump news. Yeah, I don't see anything, man. Like I say, oh, here we go. Yeah, Fed. Here we go. 4 minutes ago. Let's have a look at Goldie. It's not really done much though. You know, 4 minutes ago, it's not really done much compared to the push that we've had. Cook must resign now. Interesting. Yeah, not really done much, but we'll see. Push Nasdaq down a little bit. So Nasdaq could come and take these lows out, but... yeah, at least we know it's there. At least we know it's there. I mean, there's a couple of opportunities here. If it closes below this range, I'll take some sells down. If it rejects the range and closes bullish, I'll just take buys. Or if it gets back above the range, then that's even more buying opportunity. Yeah, it's not exactly... I mean, because it's Trump saying it, it's red. But it's not really done much. I mean, we'll see. I prefer these sells down, to be honest. I do like these sells down. You know, I think a lot of people who are going long up here on gold after these bullish candles are going to have the stops down here, stops down here. So I'd like to try and see some sells. Like I said, if it starts breaking to the downside, that'd be nice. Yeah, we've got 50 minutes. 50 minutes until the open, so we'll see. It could just range and build up until the open and then get a breakout. But this is the only thing I'm really seeing for now. There's nothing to do on gold. You know, there's nothing to do on gold here. Like, absolutely nothing. Just pushing and pushing and pushing. But Nasdaq's got more potential. There's some good potential on Nasdaq. Yeah. I mean, I like Nasdaq, even if it closes bullish now after it's rejected the level. Maybe for some like buys, but I'll have to see. It's got 4 minutes left. Oh, dollar index did it. Oh, fair play. We can have a look at the US dollar quickly. The basket. Yeah, look at that. Wow. I don't really look at the US dollar. I don't need to. I don't trade. I don't trade based off what the US dollar's doing. I just trade based off what gold's doing or Nasdaq. Yeah, if this 15 closes bullish, I might take some like very low risk buys and try and run it higher. Yeah, I might just try and run Nasdaq higher. Just off a 15-minute entry. I won't risk much. I risk like half risk, obviously, but it'd be less than half risk. Because like I say, I have taken a win today. I've taken, you know, this is on 2 accounts, so I've taken like almost $600 win today, so... Oh, Federal Reserve. Oh yeah, Deegs, yeah. Yeah, it says here. Feds. Mortgages. We'll see. I'll see how this 15 closes. If this 15 closes bullish, I'll take a risky long. Won't be the highest probability long, but I think it's worth a couple of micros to try and take it into this level up here. What's the 5 closing like? 5 not closing too bad too. Nigel, where am I based? I'm based in the UK, mate. Yeah, I live in the UK. I'm from the UK. But I'm probably in the UK for like 4 or 5 months a year, and then I go traveling and travel trade, like probably like Bali, Thailand, Europe. So yeah, I'm based in the UK, but I'm not here all the time. Currently, I am in the UK. I don't know how much longer I will be, but yeah, for now I am. Near Manchester, mate. Near Manchester. Yeah. Whereabouts is everyone else from, guys? Where's everyone based? Put it in the chat. Let's see where everyone's from. See how this 15 closes here. Rejected quite. I would be surprised if it didn't. I would be surprised if it didn't push into this structure. Great, I'm in Wales. Nice. Wales. Good stuff, man. Beautiful. Belgium, nice. In Thailand? Yeah, Thailand's class. I love Thailand. I lived in Thailand for around a year. Chesterfield, India, South Africa. Sweet. Yeah, if this can bottom wick for me, I'll look for some buys. Just to buy it into this structure up here. I want to see something like this. But if it instantly pushes, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, there's a lot of volume to the upside. London. Sweet, sweet. I've got in person. I've got the mentorship day. There's actually one space left for the mentorship day, the in-person education day in London. Okay, what I'm not in this trade yet. I'm gonna put a buy stop on the break of the last candle high in a minute. Not yet. And I'm gonna go on to the micro Nasdaq chart. Just because I don't want to be using big risk on this, because I've already had a win. Maybe like 3 micros. Just if it flips, then perfect. If not, all good. Yeah, I'm using low risk because I'm up $600 already. And I'm gonna widen my stop loss a little bit. Just because I think it could make more of a bottom wick. If it does, if it makes more of a bottom wick, I'll simply just put another order in. Uh, 5th of September, the mentorship day, to learn my full strategy. 5th of September in London. Yeah, there's only one ticket left though. What's my style of trading? Just levels and liquidity, mate. Just levels and liquidity. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trail my stop loss to the current 15-minute candle low. If it does make a new low, I'm just gonna put another buy stop in on here. Because then if it reflips, then I'd be happy to execute it. Thought process is that this 15 closed nice and bullish, giving me a half risk entry at the level. I would at least expect it to push into highs above market, where I can then go break even and let it run. See, it's taken them highs now. It's taken them highs on the FX chart. So I need to go break even, unfortunately. See, if I was on FX chart, I'd be up here at break even, but my break even's lower on the futures chart. So I'm just going to let it run. Break even. It's a pity it didn't take it on the futures yet. But we'll see. See if it wants to run. Guys, I'm just going to go and fill my bottle of water up. My TP's set up here. I'm not moving my TP. I'm not taking partials because it's not worth it. But I'll be back in a minute. All right then, yeah, this is a good area for me to go break even now anyway. So like I say, if I'm not, I'm definitely break even now. Beautiful. But yeah, I'm just gonna have my TP up at these highs. This is just basically a half risk entry. Because price is coming into more structure here, I'm definitely going to be break even on this one. And letting the rest run. If it hits me break even, so what? Put it into a little bit of profit. $1 so it doesn't... Oh, one sec. There we go. Market's shaping up again. Look at that. Beautiful trade. So basically, looking at this chart here, you can see the reasons for entry. It rejected the level. It took liquidity as it rejected the level and closed bullish. I just entered on the next candle flip. And you can see I've already trailed stops to break even. And the rest is running. So yeah, nice one. W's, yeah, get the W's in, guys. Beautiful. Like I say, if you profited it, some decent gains there. I've only got small running right now, but I've only got a small amount running. I mean, I'm guessing, because I've already taken a win, I'm guessing a lot of people have used larger size. You know, if I use my normal risk, I'd have made like $300 there. But I'm happy to just let this run. See if it wants to push into them highs. Probably just take it at like $150 or something. We'll see. Yeah, good work, everyone. $200W Legend Paul. Good stuff, man. Yeah, that was basically just a very simple half risk long. I'd have definitely have taken partials for about $200-300 there. So yeah, could still push yet. That's all you need. You need 1 or 2 of these per day. 1 of these a day is all you need to be profitable. You know. Like I say, guys, if you're just tuning in, drop a like, drop a subscribe. If you're new to the channel, say hi. And yeah. $390 profit. Nice one, Duncan. Good stuff, man. I'm probably going to get taken break even here. But I've already had a great day. This will be my second trade of the day. And anyone in the community who understands how I trade, if I take a good win on full risk, I'll always reduce my risk on the next trade. Okay? I'll always reduce my risk on the next trade. So this doesn't bother me. You know, if this would have been my first trade, I'd have taken maybe, you know, 10, 15 micros. And it would have been a good win, but I'm not bothered. I'm happy to manage it here. We can watch it hit break even together. Beautiful closure. Just, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, just hit it, mate. Just hit it. Just hit it. Stop playing about. Just hit it. I mean, if we get kept in this trade, I mean, wow. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the scenes if we get kept in? Wow. Gold is not having us. I'm still in this trade here, but yeah, gold's not. Look, there's nothing. This is what I mentioned at the start of the stream. I'm only interested in Nasdaq because Nasdaq's got targets to trade into, and I've traded into them targets. Okay. I'm not taking anything on gold. One second, this has moved. I'm not taking anything on gold because there's nothing to trade into. Like I say, we've profited on Nasdaq because there's stuff to trade into. But it's probably going to take me out break even anyway. Do I journal my trades, Zulu? Yes, I do, mate. Yeah, I do, bro. I journal all my trades, and that's why, you know, I learn from every trade that I take. You know, all these positions here, look at the profit. You know, look at the profit. 6.7k profit, 72% win rate. Okay. It's all trade management. Yeah, I got taken break even there, guys. But like I say, if I had normal size on that trade, I would have at least taken $300-400 profit there. But following my risk management rules, everything was fine. Okay, let's have a look. So, all I can really do now is just wait for this hourly to close. Yeah, just wait for this hourly to close now for me. Hourly could give me some more direction of what I want to see. Maybe the 30-minute as well. If the 30-minute close is bullish in 3 minutes, we'll see. But I'm break even on this trade here. Oh, look at it. It's gonna do the tap and run, where it takes me out and then runs to TP. We'll see. Okay, so gold is still the same, guys. Look at gold. I mean, all I can do is wait for Nasdaq to break out of this range. Brother, what's the best platform? For what, mate? You're practicing on it. Best thing to practice on is just TradingView, mate. You know, find some concepts. You know, if you're anybody who's learning a new strategy, just place some live trades on the market. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to trade with money. You can literally just go on TradingView and go, okay, I see a position here, bang. Let's see how it plays out. And that's good enough to practice with. You're not wasting money. You're not trading with real money. You're just trading based off what you see in the market. And you can see where price goes just with the buy and sell option. But you're actually not buying and selling. You're just marking it up. What about ES? Yeah, we can have a look at ES, mate. We can have a look at ES. Like I say, I don't trade ES, but let's see what it's doing. All right, good. ES is looking good because we've just created some resistance here. So ES has just created some resistance. It's actually... Has it liquidated them highs? It did. Oh, it didn't. Did it? Let's have a look. It's left a double top there. So what I would be saying on ES is you've created some new resistance here. Okay. You've got some decent support here. I'd be waiting for a breakout. And like I say, it's quite similar to Nasdaq. Look at ES and Nasdaq. Very, very similar ranges. So whatever you're trading, you're probably going to get the same trade on either ES or on NAS. So I'm just going to wait for Nasdaq to break out. But range on ES, I'd have this. And I'd be waiting for a breakout. TradingView, mate. TradingView. This is just TradingView. But yeah, that's 2 trades for me today, guys. 2 trades. I'm going to see what happens on this 30 closure. But yeah, nice work. Good stuff. Yeah, that's it. That's why I started showing my top step or my top 1 account. Just because, you know, people can see how I execute my positions. Like anybody in the community can just head over to a live stream and they can just watch the recording. It's good to know how to execute as well. Dun, dun, dun. Guys, anybody who wants to join the mentorship, okay? If you want to join the mentorship, learn my full strategy, get access to the full course, weekend webinars, daily Zoom calls. I've just put the, I've just put the link. 1 second, let me pin the message. I've just pinned the message, the link to join the community. You can go through my website and you can sign up and get access to all the channels in the community, okay? So let's have a look at NAS. What's NAS closing like here? Yeah, NAS is... Hit me out and run. Get back on NQ here. Gold. Possible put, yeah. I mean, what's the 4 hour doing here? What would that give me? How many ticks is that? 23 ticks. I mean, it's not bad for a 4 hour wick fill. I actually don't mind themselves on low risk. 20 ticks. What's the stop loss? It's closed very bullish. 26, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind a buy here, but yeah, the pullback would be great. You know, if gold can... What I'd be waiting for on gold is if gold can pull back, I can take some trades down here. Once it gives me a range, I can buy above or sell below. Simple as that. Just like Nasdaq, within this range. It's in this like sort of range here now. But yeah, you're definitely right. Gold could pull back quite nicely and then give a nice trade in like an hour. But for now, it's only Nasdaq I'm watching. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Tucker. Definitely. I think it needs to go and take some of that liquidity before it pushes. Yeah. Like I say, guys, if anyone's got any questions, please feel free to put it in the comments. And if you're new to the YouTube channel, drop a subscribe and put notifications on. You know, I go live every single day, at the same time. What's your thoughts on Bookmap? Don't use it, mate. Nah, don't use it. I've never used it. I know. I've seen people use it and stuff, like on... But I don't use it. I don't use it, mate. Could work. Like I say, I don't need it in my strategy, but it could work. Dun, dun, dun. Rather wait for a range on gold. Yeah, for me, yeah, I think so, mate. I don't want to be longing up here. I mean, the 4 hourly could flip and go on wick fill, which I think is highly likely. I think this is highly likely on gold. You know, it's like it's not a big risk to reward, but I think that if it does flip, it could push into them highs. But other than that, I personally won't be longing. I would rather wait for a pullback and then look to trade into them highs. So I'd rather wait for a pullback and then long into them highs. So that's why I'm just going to be watching Nasdaq. You know, if Nasdaq can give me that breakout, I can trade Nasdaq. Yo, Dave, how's it going, mate? Welcome. Yeah, I did. We just took them longs now on stream. Most people took the W as it broke above here. So yeah, nice one. Yeah, this win here. It was literally in 1 5-minute candle. Yeah, Dave, welcome, mate. Good to see you. Oh, you was in it too. Beautiful. Good stuff, Tucker, man. Yeah, it was a good trade. It was a good trade. Like I say, I got break even, but I'm already up profit. You know, $280 on 2 accounts, way over $500 for the day. I'm happy with that. Like I say, build these accounts back up, and then I get another payout on these accounts potentially. How's your day so far? 2 trades, Dave. I'm up around $560. One break even, 1 win. Yeah. Yeah, I took some longs on gold. Like, imagine if I was still holding the longs, it would have been a crazy trade. But I took some longs on gold this morning down here. Look at that push now, like 200 tick push since the entry. You know, this is why personal is having a personal account's really good as well, because you can take these trades and you can just swing them. You know, it's good. It's good having prop firms, but you need to be strict with risk management on prop firms. You know, when you've got a personal account, you can kind of let your trades run more, which I kind of like. Gold's mad, yeah, gold is crazy. Like say, on gold, I'm just going to be waiting for a pullback. Once it pulls back, then I'll be looking to long or short. I'm just focusing on Nasdaq. If Nasdaq can break out, I can take some trades. Just like before, really. Just a breakout like before. Guys, how's everyone else's day been so far today? Put it in the chat. Up, down, break even. How many trades have you taken? Let me know how it's been. Oh, Phil, 2 trades, 2 win. Great work, bro. Very, very good stuff, man. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. 2 for 2 is very good, man. Good stuff. Up over 1% on my 50k top step account. Great stuff. Very good stuff. Nigel, 2 trades up 1.3k. Beautiful. Good stuff, Nigel. Good stuff. Yeah, like I say, I'm hoping that we'll see how the rest of August is. But, you know, I can't complain with August. You know, 6.7k in profit. I know this is going into July as well. July into August, but it's still been great. You know what? If we look at August itself, where are we? Oh, done that wrong, haven't I? What a mong. Look at that. 6k. Crazy. 6k in August on 1 account. This is on 2 accounts, so it's like 12k. BT, how's it going, mate? Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's have a look at... I'm going to see how this 30 closes. And go from there. We actually took liquidity. We actually took liquidity to the upside. If it closes below here now, I'm definitely going to be looking for some sells down. Yeah, if it closes below here, Nasdaq, I'm definitely going to come and look to take out these lows, okay? So, nice strong closure below, then I'll look for the sells because it has taken liquidity up here. This green candle took these highs. So, if the next sort of 15 or 30 closes below the range, I'll take sells. How do you get the profit and loss table? Simply, it's just this, mate. The plus sign and then your trades. Or if you want the profit and loss that I've just shown you, it's down here, performance stats. So if you just go to the left, performance stats, click performance stats, then you've got it. Okay. But like I said, I'm just gonna see how this 15 closes because I'm liking this range on Nasdaq. And it's coming into the US Open, so... We'll see. We will see. Yeah, I can't really do much in this range. It's quite choppy. Gold's pulling back. I need gold to pull back a little bit more. And then I can long down here into these highs. That would be so much better. Guys, I'm just going to nip to the toilet really quickly. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, let's have a look at... What is going on here? Right, nice. Thanks, Jordan. No worries, Duncan, mate. No worries at all. What am I drinking? I am drinking kefir. Some kefir drink. Yeah. I got it from Tesco's before I started the stream. It looks good, and it actually is quite good, to be fair. Not much sugar in it as well, so I thought I'd get it. Too much coffee? I've only had... One sec, guys. Sorry, there was just some notification. I've only had 2 coffees today, which isn't bad. I've only had 2 coffees today. One this morning when I woke up, and one before stream. How does it feel after you realize that you succeeded? I mean, it's great, man, but you don't really let it sink in too much. You just keep doing and showing up and doing the same stuff. You know, so when I got like a 5k payout, you know, one of my first big payouts like 2 to 3 years ago were like a 4.5k payout. I never thought to myself, oh, I've made it. Oh, I just kept doing the same thing that I'm doing now. And that's just trading my plan. So there doesn't come a point where you say, yeah, you get big payouts each month now. And you're like, yeah, it's good. But at the end of the day, you can't slow down. You just got to keep going and following the plan. And trading the plan. But does it feel good that I've sort of got freedom to do whatever I want? Of course it does. Like, I love the fact that I can just wake up and if I don't want to be in any sort of location, or if I don't want to, you know, have like, I don't know, let's just say a UK winter. I don't need to have a UK winter. Okay? If I don't want to live in a certain place, well, I've got that freedom where I can just pack up and just go and live somewhere else. Okay? And that for me is more of a that to me is like sort of success and making something when you can not have to rely on anything or any sort of location. It's as simple as that. What time do you stream? Nigel, I stream every single day from about 12:30 to quarter to 1. I start for about an hour and a half. But I trade live. I trade with the Discord community members for the London session. So we trade the London session in the community. I update the members throughout the London session, and I even update the members whilst I'm trading live on YouTube, which is good. And like I say, even if something's shaping up in Asia, I'll update the members for Asia. I'll just put a little market update in the mentorship and say this is what I'm watching for Asia. If there's nothing, then I don't put anything in. But if there's something that's looking interesting, I'll put it in. So like I say, the community covers every single session, which is good. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, bro. No worries. Also, guys, if you want to understand when I go live as well, just join the free Telegram. Let me put it in. There you go. If you want to join the free Telegram, the bot will put the link in now. So that's where like all my notifications go. So when I go live, any updates with the community, stuff like that, you'll be able to see when I post a video, go live, if anything's updated. It all goes into the free Telegram as well. So join up there and you can never miss a live stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna see how this 15 closes. If this 15 can get below this range here, I'm gonna be looking for some sells down. If it can get above, I'm gonna be looking for buys on Nasdaq. If it doesn't close above or below, I'm just gonna leave it there and go and trade with the members in the community, and just try and take a trade on Nasdaq when it breaks out. Because for now, like I say, I need that breakout. I don't really want to be trading this chop on Nasdaq here. Adele, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. So yeah, 7 minutes. If it closes below, well, I can take some sells. Closes back above, I can take some buys. If it's within and it's not doing much, I'm just gonna set some alerts and wait for it to break out. But I'll give it another 7 minutes here. And if it does break out, I'll take it on here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I would like to see I would like to see a breakout here. I'm good, bro. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm good. I'm good. Just waiting for Nasdaq to break out, mate. I don't want to get chopped about in this price action. Let's see what gold's doing. Yeah, gold's breaking out to the downside still. Yeah, I need a little pullback on gold here. Little pullback on gold, then I can look to long when it creates a range down here. Okay, let's see which way we break out here. Like I say, guys, if it doesn't break out in 5 minutes, I'll call it there. And all I'm gonna do is put some alerts on this level and some alerts on this level and wait for the breakout, and then I'll trade with the breakout when it alerts me. Okay. Only trade gold since last year. Used to trade NAS. Yeah, me too. I trade, I would say 80% of my trades are on gold. I'd say like 10-15% are on Nasdaq. So gold is my main go-to. But if something does set up like it did here, and we took a nice win, if it sets up, I'll take it. Simple as that. Because there's some nice trade, like you can get some nice entries on Nasdaq for sure. the thing with Nasdaq, you have to be a little bit more careful and you have to let the candle form. You know, if you're too itchy to enter Nasdaq, you're going to get chopped out. You're going to get chopped about. But I'll see. Like I say, 3 minutes here and then I'll review it and I'll let you know what I'm going to be looking for. Like I said, I don't want to just sit inside this chop and price just continues pushing sideways. I'll simply just leave an alert down here. I'll leave an alert up here and I'll trade with the direction. It's just much better and much more peaceful way to trade. Good luck. You too, Adele, mate. You too, bro. Also, guys, if you haven't already, go and check out the new YouTube video I made. Let me just post the link in the chat. I posted the link there. Go and check out the new YouTube video. It's me taking a $7,000 payout with top 1 futures here. So, like I said, I made the profit and I took a $7,000 payout on 2 accounts. So yeah, go and check them videos out. How do you set alerts, mate? Simple as this, mate. So basically, if you've got a level like this, I simply just click the level. Okay. Oh, one sec. Click the level. Right, click the level. Can you see where it says add alert? I just press add alert and create. And then when it starts breaking and closing above it, it'll take me... It'll alert me and tell me that it's pushing above that level. See you, man. I love your streams. Be like that. Yeah. Mate, Jay, appreciate you, bro. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, mate. Wow, look at that. 15. I might get a long here in a second. I mean, if it can close strong enough, I'll take a long. Have you got to pay money to put alerts? Yeah, you do. You do. There might be another way to do it where you don't have to, but I think you do have to pay some... I think you might have to get the pro version, but I'm not 100% sure, mate. Alright, guys, I'm gonna head off here. It doesn't look like I say, we'll see if it closes above. If it doesn't close above, I will need to wait for the next 15 candle to close above. Okay? So what I'm going to be waiting for, if this candle doesn't close above now, strong enough, which I don't think it is, I'm going to wait for the next 15-minute candle to close above. If it does, then I'll look for them longs. Okay? So really, all I'm waiting for is price to close out of this range. And that's all I'm going to be looking for with the community now. I'm going to be looking for a breakout, and then I can trade in the direction it breaks out and closes, okay? So that is the stream for today. I've been on for almost 2 hours now, guys. So we'll catch back up tomorrow. We'll catch up again tomorrow. And yeah, that's the stream. See you tomorrow, guys. Anyone in the Discord community mentorship, I will see you there now. And we will trade the rest of US session there. So yeah, peace out. Trade safe. See you tomorrow, same time. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.